hasn't lost it all in his pro career, and though he is on the fast track up the ranks, all it takes is one punch to change everything.
I might have the most strikes that he's never seen before. He's going down the first. Let's see if this is time that goes to the cage. I'll put the slow else. I don't know time to know really pounds it in and try to get some confidence.
5-0 over the last 2 years. Rob Brughtone has hit his stride at precisely the right time. And as if there were any doubters, the Bear silenced him in his octagon debut as he submitted favorite Brazilian Vinicius Quiroz in the 3rd round at UFC 120. A win tonight over Brown will catapult Brughtone even further.
We're on the street now. I'm going to face Travis to continue in the street and climb out in the UFC.
Virtually unknown when he entered the octagon for the first time in 2010, Travis Browne went on to stop James McSweeney, fight to a draw with Czech Congo, and knock out Stefan Struve with a Superman punch. Odds are that you know who Browne is now.
I believe I'm top 10 heavyweight in the UFC. Tonight, I'm going to prove it.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight matchup. The American, 1 year the elder of the Brit, 5 inches taller. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Weight pretty close at 255 and 261. Once again with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record, 15 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 261 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, Rob the Bear Brughtone. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, a mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 11 wins, no losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, TRAVIS Browne. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Josh Rosenthal.
The veteran Josh Rosenthal, our referee. Browne and Brughtone, and here we go. Big swing by Hoppa early in the white trunks. The Bear in the black trunks and a heavy leg kick to the left thigh of Rob Brughtone. Really up on his toes with his footwork is Travis Browne.
Yeah, like I said, he's one of the most agile heavyweights in the division.
Big swing and a miss again with the right hand.
He's got brought up against the cage. Rob would probably like this. He probably would like to clinch. Maybe get this fight to the ground.
Open is trying to throw some knees.
When you talk about Brught's tournament win, over all those tough fighters, tournaments are so incredibly taxing for a fighter and really test their mental resolve. That shows you what kind of a tough guy that Brughtone is. It's nothing like those tournaments, It's a good thing that we don't do them anymore, but when you see him, you see a guy push through 3 tough fights in one night, it's really an accomplishment.
Well, years ago in the tournament format, Royce Gracie defeated Chemo, but he had taken such a toll out of Gracie in their battle that Royce wasn't able to continue. And now, as you know, Joe, since we first were here in '93, what a difference in the entire sport, the athleticism, and the high level of fighters in the UFC.
Beautiful leg kick there by Travis Browne. Yeah, the only time you see real tournaments now is K1. K1 still does it, but it's with kickboxing, which is obviously different than MMA. But it's real hard to find a good MMA tournament these days, and the unified rules, they do not allow that.
Lead left tried to come from an awkward angle and throw an uppercut on Rob the Bear Brughtone. In his fight against Vinicius Quiroz, he was punished a bit early, but he wore him out as the fight went on and earned the victory late in the fight with about a minute and a half left in the 3rd.
Travis keeps his hands very low. Notice he's doing that?
Yep.
Real relaxed in his stance, but keeping that low guard like that, he is inviting punches.
Pardon me, early in the 3rd round was when he finished that fight. And we'll see what Brughtone has here.
something, really we should see from more heavyweights. It's just you have to be in a really incredible condition to be able to fight like that at 260 pounds.
And he has the reach advantage, and he's trying to stay right out of harm's way.
Got clipped there by a right hand from Broughton.
Just over 90 seconds on the clock, round one.
Never count Broughton out.
Trying to work the clinch right in front of our broadcast position. He releases back to the center of the octagon. He's using that low leg kick to the shin, the left shin of Travis Browne, and he's going to want to follow it up with a big right hand as he did earlier.
Broughton, I tell you, Mike, is very good at moving away from shots. He's rolling his chin as the shots come at him, so he takes away a lot of the impact. That one caught clean.
Oh, looking for the flying knee. Followed it up with a Superman punch. Big, athletic heavyweight. Very light on his feet, as Joe and I have talked about. 5 inches taller than Rob Broughton. Remember, we talked so much in that Struve fight. It was 6'7" versus 6'11". One of the taller fighters in the heavyweight division is the Hawaiian. 30 seconds on the clock now. Again with that inside leg kick. He's trying to get Browne off guard, have him drop his guard.
And Browne easily takes Broughton down and into full mount.
Wow.
Very quick. Beautiful elbow.
Let's see if he can finish it here, Joe. 15 seconds left in the round. Full mount to Browne. Back to half guard goes Broughton.
Broughton's trying to tie him up here. Not much time left for Browne to work. But he shows Broughton he is absolutely not afraid of the grappling.
Well, Travis Browne in that first round, Joe, not only showed his good footwork, but his very heavy leg kicks.
Yeah, he's got some great technique with his leg kicks as well as his punches. And does a great job of utilizing that distance. And here's a nice uppercut, sort of a hook uppercut, a shovel punch, right to the jaw of Broughton. And there you see how much Broughton can take it.
Greg Jackson in the corner of Travis Browne. Always entertaining, but always very precise with his instructions to his fighters. Wants every combination to finish with the leg kick. Double jab misses not once but twice. Broughton having a hard time getting inside.
Again, he goes to that inside leg kick.
That time, Browne saw it coming, and again, a front kick of his own. And those long legs make him extremely dangerous with those front kicks, Joe. Good head movement. Browne getting more comfortable.
Oh, beautiful leg kick. I like how he set it up with the hands, Mike.
Yes. And then also when you start with the hands, Joe, it gets the shoulders turning, and it just adds to the torque in your hips on those kicks.
He's got to be careful when he throws that right hand, though, Mike, because he throws it, and when he misses, he leaves himself open for a right hand counter, but Broughton hasn't timed it correctly yet. But Browne is wide open when he's missing, wide open and stepping into the power of Broughton's right hand.
Nice shot to the body. Just over 3.5 now on the clock here in the second round. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Again with that nice leg kick.
Uh-oh.
He got caught.
And he's able to get away. Switches his stance. Both men with single punch or kick knockout power. And as much as he may be in command in this fight, Travis Browne knows that. He's well aware of it.
Yeah, he's absolutely got to be careful. He's teeing off on Broughton now.
He's quick clinch. Oh, that one connected.
Oh, these are brutal.
Got a couple to the jaw of the Bear Rob Broughton. The first couple, Joe, were to the body, and then he railed him a couple of times.
And you cannot overemphasize how tough Rob Broughton is. This dude can take it. It's a good test for Travis in that regard. What happens when you hit a guy with your best shot and he's still there?
He has overcome so many challenges in life as he looks to win again tonight. Just past the midway point of this 3-round fight, Broughton tried to land the elbow. Big, heavy right hand by Brown. Broughton tough to throw around.
The right in front of us here, Travis has got Broughton pinned up against the cage, but he's not really doing anything to him here. You know, this shows the relative inexperience of Travis. Really should be working him over with knees to the legs. He's got him pinned up like this, Randy Couture style. We've talked about it many, many times, but if a young fighter wants to learn what to do when you've got a guy close up against the cage, watch some of Randy's fights, particularly the Gonzaga fight. Constantly makes guys work. His leg kicks are landing hard now, though.
Working that front thigh of Rob Broughton. Started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at 23 years old. Started training in San Diego with Joy Beltran and Jason Lambert. Played 1 year of college basketball at Viva Hawaii. He has found a home full-time as a mixed martial artist. 11-0-1.
Travis looks like he's starting to get tired. Rob Broughton is closing the distance.
Well, in the fight, when Broughton won, he was punished early, and then he wore out his full mount.
Easy takedown, easy full mount for Travis Brown.
We're getting more time to work with it this time, Joe. 45 seconds remaining in the round.
Choking him with his thumb. I don't know if Josh Rosenthal could see that, because I don't believe that that's legal to pinch down on the windpipe like that.
He's got the right thumb tucked.
Yeah, it was kind of shielded from Josh's view.
Heavy ground and pound.
He's got his back here as well. But he's got to be careful of his left arm. Broughton is trying to get a Kimura on that left arm. And again, Broughton's very skilled in submissions. If he can roll under, he's holding the arm in place with his right, but he does not have the left overhook secured.
Oh, he's a big uppercut. Final seconds of the round. Hammer fists. Big, heavy punches landed by Travis Brown.
He drops his back and gets double overhooks to protect himself. All right, let's take a look at some of the action here. This is the nasty leg kick by Travis Brown, but, really didn't land enough of those. Here you see him land a nice straight right hand, and another short right hand behind it, and another left hook and a right hand again, and here's the knees. And here, Travis took him down easily, mounted him, got his back, and was really pounding on Rob Broughton.
One tough grip, though, is Rob Broughton. 5 minutes remain in this fight. See what Broughton has left. As Joe pointed out, Brown breathing a little heavy here in the altitude, a mile high at Pepsi Center in Denver.
It's very fresh. He's putting it up.
Travis is not forward. Travis not on his toes like he was as much earlier. There he's dancing a little bit. It was a good left hook by Broughton.
Travis has to be careful here. Broughton always dangerous. And Travis is taking some big deep breaths. Mike, look at him. His mouth is wide open. He's not engaging.
Much more in retreat mode, at least here early. And that may very well be as much of him trying to catch his breath as anything else.
Well, he has no feeling of desperation. He believes he's ahead 2 rounds to 1. Or, excuse me, 2 rounds to none, as do I.
Oh, big right hand.
And again, Broughton just eats it and presses forward.
Knee in the thigh area of Travis Brown is the bear.
If Broughton can get this fight to the ground and get on top of Travis, things can get very interesting.
He's very well-rounded, Joe. He's got 6 wins by knockout and 5 by submission. 15 overall.
Every time Travis gets that leg, he takes him down easily. Oh, big right hand. Side control. I'm shocked at how easily he takes him down.
Back in the half guard now.
Travis obviously has been working on his wrestling, but man, it's just 100% every time he grabs a leg.
And interesting, too, that Broughton is a pretty strong wrestler. He likes to grapple, which is not your stereotypical British fighter. They usually lead with the hands first.
Well, they're changing. Wrestling is really making its way into British mixed martial arts. It's the one thing that they're missing high school. In college, it's not offered as a sport, so a lot of Brits don't grow up like Americans do wrestling all the time, or Russians do, or some of the other countries where wrestling is prominently featured. We've said time and time again, it is one of the most important aspects of mixed martial arts, if not the most important. I believe it's the most important.
Dictates where the fight takes place. If you have strong wrestling, Chuck Liddell used it in reverse to put himself in the UFC Hall of Fame.
Travis has got to go to work here because, look, Travis has said before this fight he believes he's a top 10 heavyweight in the world. He needs a more spectacular performance than this. There he goes. He moves into, almost in the mount here.
The side mount with that foot still stuck.
It's really what we call three-quarter mount. His ankles are stuck in that position. He can take the back here if he knows how to do it.
And he's trying.
Yeah. He's basically got it. He needs to take that over-under hook. Can't let go of that over-under hook or Broughton's going to wind up on top of him.
We'll look for some more ground and pound, some more hammer fists.
Broughton rolls over onto his back, and Travis is going to mount him here if he can get past that leg. And he does. Full mount.
Big elbows by the Hawaiian. Brown with the full mount. Broughton trying to control the posture. Under 145 remains in this fight. Brown would love to have the energy to try to finish this fight. Both men exhausted. 90 seconds now. Brown trying to better his position.
A lot of people booing here. They want Travis Browne to try to finish this fight. Rob Broughton gets it back to guard. Rob's only got a minute and 10 seconds to pull something off. He's got that right arm trapped underneath. If he can get his left leg over and attack it, I'm not sure what kind of flexibility he has. But for Travis Browne, he's not really looking spectacular in this fight, unfortunately. He comes off that highlight reel knockout of Stefan Struve, and he wants to solidify himself in the top position. Look at this. Kimura attempt by Rob. Broughton's got the left arm of Travis in danger. Travis is in trouble. He's got to get on his head.
Trying to work that arm lots of time.
But look what Travis did very smartly. He moved into side control. He got away from the legs. Broughton did not secure the body. And Travis did an excellent job of defending there. Travis is on top. And you know what? The only thing that runs through my head right now is that he's got to be exhausted. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Altitude is tough.
He's having a hard time following him as Broughton moves away. He's kind of stumbling with him.
Although, Joe, as we mentioned, he trained in Albuquerque for this fight, so he was at altitude during his training.
It's still hard. You might get used to it, but it's still way harder than fighting at sea level. Look at him. He's got his arms over the cage. He's exhausted. And he had a lot of success with leg kicks, but wasn't throwing nearly enough of them. Greg Jackson was calling for it in between rounds. And here he tags Broughton a couple of times, but this guy, Broughton, is as tough as they come. And there's a nice right hand from the top position. He dominated him on the ground, controlled position. This is the only time he was ever really in trouble. But note Broughton's legs. He did not lock up a guard nor a half guard. And Travis easily sneaks his leg out there, used that underhook very wisely in his right arm, and got out of danger.
Fight goes the distance, and here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by